All right, so the next one that we led into from the race step overhand, it leads into a series I kind of learned from watching Kenny Florian. It's use the step over, use a hook, all in closing the gap. You're using it against an opponent that's tend to be retreating from you heavily, and you're trying to chase him down. What tends to happen if you don't get the shot initially is you'll run them into the cage and you'll get your clinch game going and get started from that aspect. So it just starts, it varies differently from righty to lefty. So we'll start with lefty first righty. You can just kind of see, again, it doesn't matter where your head's at necessarily, as long as you continually keep in motion, kind of constantly ducking your head and remembering to, you're looking to get the takedown. So you got to commit as well. So we'll start with overhand. Boom! I throw the overhand. He retreats. I come up with a hook. He retreats. I step over the overhand. Boom! Either I finally I'll get to the single leg or the double, or I'll run him into the cage, and that way I can begin to start working on my series and takedowns from there. And the idea is to close the gap. You got an opponent that's retreating from you constantly, and you're having trouble, and you need to get into the mat. So you got to keep that forward pressure coming, and keep attacking while using the head movement to keep your defense going. So let's do it again real quick. So just overhand misses, hook misses, overhand, boom, in the single. It could be a single leg or a double leg, just depending. The most important thing is to continually keep the head motion going and continually keep the hands firing, so your opponent's constantly retreating and can't sit and fire out a combination to you. Common mistakes are leading with the head. I mean, you're committing your whole body, so you're going to tend to try to lead with your head. You don't want to do that. The other one is not moving your head. You got to be ducking the whole time, up and down. Another common mistake is just stopping midway through and not committing. You have to commit to this attack. If you don't commit, you might get sniped out in the process. He might pop you with an easy straight right or something like that. Next up, we're going to show some ways to a few other ways to close the gap to get our opponents, to get to our clinch game, to get to our wrestling game, to get to our takedowns.